Welcome, and thank you for your purchase of the best Range Hood's D49M Series Downdraft Range Hood. This video will take you through the installation steps for the unit. Your safety is our priority. Please read all safety instructions included in your installation manual before installing your Downdraft Range Hood. Always disconnect power before installation or servicing. Installation work and electrical wiring must be completed by qualified persons in accordance with all applicable codes and standards. Always wear safety glasses and gloves while installing, servicing, or cleaning the unit. And keep your installation manual handy, as this video will refer to it. The basic steps of installing the unit include the following: cutting out the countertop opening, mounting the unit in the cabinet, installing the blower and electrical panel, connecting the ductwork and electrical, installing the trim, and installing the cooking appliance. Before getting started, however, there are a few important things to do. Gather your tools. The basic set of tools you will need for the installation include a measuring tape, pencil, Phillips screwdriver number 2, nut drivers 11/32, 3/8, and 7/16, saw, spirit level, tin snips, work gloves, and aluminum tape. Do not use insulating tape. Other tools may be required to complete the installation depending on the configuration and path chosen for the ductwork. Determine which configuration you plan to use to install the unit. Review the diagrams in the appendix section of the installation manual to determine the best configuration for your home. This will help ensure you have all the accessories and components you need. Pre-plan all electrical connections, ducting configurations, and blower options. The Range Hood unit is to be installed with separately purchased blowers. The Downdraft Range Hood can be configured with an internal or flex blower, with a recirculating kit, or an external or remote blower. Review ducting configurations in your installation manual. The recommended model for interior or inline attachments is the PF6 flex blower. It can only be attached to the Downdraft unit or be used as an inline blower. Other inline models can include ILB3, ILB6, ILB9, or ILB11. Exterior models can include EB6, EB9, EB12, or EB15. Other blower models cannot be substituted. For remote or exterior blowers, determine available space in the basement or under the cabinet floor with access to an outside wall for the venting system. Consider that the ductwork for remote blowers will be 10 inches wide. Purchase compatible ducting for your project before installation. The components can be found in the appendix of your installation manual. Contact your local dealer for any parts you may need for your installation. The item numbers are printed next to the drawings in the diagrams. Have all components ready before you begin installation. Carefully measure the space where the unit will be installed. Verify dimensions of the cooktop, countertop cutout, and cabinet requirements. Oversized cabinets are recommended for easier installation. You will need space under or next to the appliance to ensure there's enough room for the Range Hood to fit correctly and to determine the best configuration to use. Refer to your cooktop installation instructions for proper dimensions, as cooktop depths can vary greatly. Refer to the diagrams in your installation manual to check areas of potential interference along your countertop. Note that a countertop with a raised lip or a backsplash may not allow enough flat countertop space for a proper installation. At least 2 3/4 inches of flat countertop is required behind the cooktop, and 2 7/8 inches is needed between the back edge of the cooktop and the back edge of the interior cabinet. For gas cooktops, you will need a gas cooktop seal kit to create a seal between the cooktop and the lower cabinet. Use a gas cooktop seal for gas cooktops only. Information can be found in the optional accessory section of your manual. Pre-plan the electrical connections and arrange for a qualified electrician to install it. Ensure the electrician is familiar with the unit. Share the configuration that will be used. The Downdraft unit using the flex blower draws 3 amps and requires a 120 VAC 60 Hz circuit. If using an inline or external blower, the system will draw 6 amps and will also require a 120 VAC 60 Hz circuit. The outlet should be within 30 inches of the electrical box assembly. Lay the box containing the unit on the floor and remove all staples. Lift the top of the box off the unit. Do not discard any packaging material until the installation is complete. Locate and save the template for the countertop cutout. When removing the unit from the box, the unit should be grasped at the sides by 2 people. Never lift from the top, as it may bend the trim. Refer to your installation manual to verify that all the included parts are present. Make sure any accessories you ordered are unboxed and on hand. Next, prepare the downdraft for installation. Refer to your installation manual for diagrams. Start by detaching the upper support brackets from the downdraft by cutting off the tie wraps. You will also need to remove the lower support legs, which have been attached to the side of the unit to stabilize the chimney during shipping. Save the screws from the support legs to attach later for installation positioning. Remove the bundle of 3 discharge covers from the bottom of the downdraft and cover the discharge openings that won't be used for the ductwork. Configure the housing to match the ducting options chosen for your installation. Refer to the ductwork configurations in the planning section of the installation manual for complete instructions for your configuration. In the example of the downward ducting with a flex blower, install ductwork to the PF6 flex blower. For the final assembly of your downdraft unit, refer to the manual for diagrams. Attach the lower support legs that you previously removed. Use 1 nut for each leg. Slide the upper support brackets into the side channels of the downdraft. Remove the electrical panel from the downdraft. Most installations require the electrical panel to be installed in a remote location. The downdraft and cooktop must be installed in the same cutout in the counter. The downdraft cannot be installed in a separate slot in the countertop. Refer to your installation manual for various countertop configurations. You can use the downdraft unit with cooktops, ranges, cooktops with oven, or range tops. Use the included template to mark the opening to fit the downdraft behind the cooktop, centering the template in the opening. Installation information can be found in your installation manual. Remove the cooktop or appliance if necessary and cut the opening for the downdraft unit. Set the housing into the cabinet, supporting the unit from the sides. Do not hold the unit by the trim pieces or flip door. Attach the support legs to the cabinet using 2 screws. If necessary, use wood blocks as spacers. Extend the upper support brackets and attach them to the sides of the cabinet using 2 screws per bracket. Level the housing and adjust if necessary. If you're using a flex blower, ensure the blower is supported while attaching it to the housing. Install round ducting to the downdraft. For units using the flex blower, attach blower support legs with the supplied screws. Extend the legs and secure the bottom of the cabinet using 2 screws through each bracket. Retighten the blower screws. All electrical wiring should be completed by qualified persons. Wiring connections will vary depending on the blower you choose to install with your unit. Please refer to your installation manual for the correct wiring connections for your blower. Not all wires will be used for all configurations. All unused wires should remain capped. In the case of the flex blower option, remove the electrical panel cover and route blower wire into the wiring box. Connect blower wires to the wires in the electrical panel. Inline and exterior blowers use 3 wires. The flex blower will use all 5 wires. Connect white to white, blue to blue, red to gray, orange to orange, and black to black. Connect the green wire to the ground screw and replace the electrical panel cover. Plug the electrical panel cable into the lower receptacle on the side of the downdraft unit. Plug the downdraft's power cord into an outlet. Ensure that the power cord is routed away from the cooktop heat. Refer to your manual for diagrams on installing the finished trim. Ensure the main power has been off for at least 60 seconds before connecting or disconnecting the up button cable. After the main power has been off for 60 seconds, insert the up button cable through the opening on the top right side of the unit. Insert the upper button wiring harness into the receptacle at the lower right side of the downdraft unit. Position the right trim cap and start the screw without fully tightening it. Place the retaining washer on the right trim cap. Insert the hinge pin into the slot of the flip door. Repeat the process on the left side. Align trim caps and complete assembly by hand, tightening the trim cap screws. Make sure the trim sits flat on the countertop surface and is flush with the top door. Ensure there is a 1/16 inch gap between the trim and the top of the door. The D49M Series comes equipped with code-ready technology only when using the PF6 blower, which reduces HVI-rated CFM to allow a builder to meet makeup air codes without the need to install a makeup air damper. Ensure all wire connections have been made before turning on power. Once the installation is complete, test all functions including up, down, and blower. Install your cooking appliance by aligning with the downdraft. Fasten appliance in place following your appliance instructions. Always turn the downdraft blower on before you begin cooking to establish an airflow in the kitchen. Allow the blower to run for a few minutes to clean the air after you turn off the cooktop. This allows the kitchen to stay cleaner and free of odor. Use the rear burners when cooking with tall pots or when cooking will generate high amounts of smoke or steam. Operate the downdraft unit at high speed to increase the likelihood that all smoke and steam will be removed by the downdraft. To clean the grease filters, lift the front panel up and out and remove the filters. Clean these frequently using a warm dishwashing detergent solution. The grease filters are dishwasher safe. To service components such as the blower motor or air vent mechanism, it may be necessary to remove the downdraft blower system from the cabinet. Disconnect power to the cooktop and remove it first. Any questions about your downdraft unit or its installation? In the US, call 1-800-558-1711 or 888-336-3948, Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time for help from our technical support experts, or visit www.bestrangehoods.com. In Canada, call 1-800-567-3855, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, or visit www.bestrangehoods.ca for more information.